feeling anxious, right? Maybe even exhausted. The thoughts are running in your head and you don't seem to be able to stop them. And your YouTube feed, if you are into spirituality or psychology, tells you that you just need to learn how to live in the now, you need to learn specific techniques if you want to cope. If you have 10 more minutes, we can discuss why is it especially hard for people from complex trauma, be that narcissistic abuse or any kind of abuse, to be able to be present in the now and to be able to actually meditate properly and not to just try to explain everything away immediately. My name is Sophie from Co-Awakened, and here we learn how to recover from narcissistic abuse and how to connect with our emotions in order to feel life again. The way you feel makes total sense. First of all, let's start with that. If you feel high levels of anxiety that don't go away no matter what you do, and when you try to meditate, you immediately start to overthink, or your monkey mind just goes round and round and round, reminding you of some painful scenarios or reminding you of the things that you should do. This is totally okay, and this is totally understandable. And do you know why? Because people from complex trauma, and I guess if you are here, you are from complex trauma, get used to, first of all, self-abandonment, and second of all, they are neurodivergent. It means that they either have ADHD or some kind of other thing going on, and from medical point of view, you were born with it. Somehow, it's just something that was transferred to you with the genes of your mother, father, or your grandparents. But what if the conditions we were born in actually influenced the way how our neurons in our head are constructed? And don't take my words for it. Gabor Mate says about the same thing. He says that a lot of neurodivergent kids that we are now having are actually the result of not safe surrounding, not safe atmosphere that they are brought in. So it means that if your surrounding, if your childhood in general wasn't safe, your mind was trying to get out of this painful situation by trying to divert your attention in the different routes. For example, the classic case of ADHD, when you can't focus on anything, you'll think that you are default, that this is wrong, that you are wrong and abnormal. But this is the way your brain was formed purely because it was influenced by a very painful surrounding. You felt like your mother and father hated each other, and even when you stayed to play with them, they didn't feel safe because there was a high level of aggression and anxiety going on the background. And as children, we are incredibly good at picking that. Instead of being focused and being present in the moment of playing with your caretaker, you thought how to run away from this person, but you couldn't because your brain was like, well, we are kind of stuck because we are children and we are kind of helpless without our caregivers. So your disability to focus in the present is a direct result of the way how your brain was formed. It wasn't safe for you to be present. It wasn't safe for you to actually be intimate with someone in the present moment. And so that's why your brain was like, oh, screw that, let's do something else. Oh, it gets painful, we need to do something else. So this unsafety contributed to your inability to stay in the present moment. So at the core of everything is unsafety. But you may ask, well, if I work on my emotions, if I work on myself, if I work with psychotherapists, will it improve? The answer is yes and no, because yes, the therapist may provide you with different tools like breathing techniques, like count to 3 before answering, set a timer to do a certain task, but it won't necessarily create a habit, a new neuron pathways, so that you would feel calmer and would be able to be present more. Because your brain right now associates being present with being in danger. So we should actually, first of all, understand the root cause, accept it, and slowly but surely retrain our brain into another type of connection. Like being present is actually being calmer. And you may think already, well, am I going to suggest just to meditate? And yes, I would love to suggest that, but knowing how people after abuse are not able to focus on a single thing, actually, I won't recommend that as the first exercise on being present. Do you know why? Because meditation asks you to go inward. And right now, being inward, being inside of you is very painful, is extremely anxious, extremely scary. you are afraid and terrified of your own self. You are not trusting yourself and your ability to cope with everything that is going on inside you. That's why the first thing that I would suggest is just to learn to be present, not with yourself, not with something from the inside, but rather with something from the outside. Well, I know that it sounds paradoxical from the person who is deeply into shadow work and experiencing deep emotions, but first we just need to get acquainted, to get a taste of what does it mean to be present without being in danger. Remember, presence is just the ability to be fully in the now and not resist anything. When you are after abuse and after a very traumatic situation, you are just not able to be in non-resistance to your own self. Let's just learn how does it feel to be in non-resistance in general. So here is the exercise that I would love to suggest to you. Pick up one object in your reality. For example, I'll take my bracelet right now. This bracelet consists of different stones. And now what I would do, I would focus my attention totally and solely on this bracelet. On each and every stone, I will touch it, I will look at it, and I will try to pay as much attention as possible on it and include all of my senses in order to inspect this object. So I can see it with my eyes, obviously. I should touch it. Sadly, they don't smell because otherwise I would smell them as well. So I try to be as present as possible with this little bracelet and to notice every teeny tiny detail on it and to explore it to the point where I feel like this bracelet and me are the one thing. This exercise, when you just start, shouldn't last for too long. Just minute will be fine. But then you can actually increase the time and choose a more complex experience to be present in. For example, you rush to your office and you go to Starbucks to pick up your coffee. Usually what we do, we pick up our coffee, we have this first sip, we feel an immense amount of relief, we have this dopamine hit, and we're good to go. We're already thinking what should we do, or how we are late, and everything of this sort. But try to extend this experience of having the first sip of coffee. Just feel it, try to feel it as intensely as you can in the moment, like enjoy it to the fullest. Try to pick up the aroma, feel the taste of it, feel this energy amplifying in you, feel the warmth that it gives you. Try to add as more details from all of your senses as possible. In that way, you expand your ability to be in the now and expand your capacity to be in non-resistance to at least some foreign outside object. And when you will be comfortable with that, and when you will feel like this monkey mind actually delays itself each and every time, you can try to do the same thing, but with your feelings. For example, it can be as simple as you just hit your knee and right now you are in pain, and instead of rushing to pick up something cold or instead of just rejecting the pain and go about your day, try to focus. How does it feel? Is it acute pain? Is it sharp pain? Is it dull pain? What kind of pain is it? Be the observer to this pain as long as possible. Try to feel how this pain resonates in your whole leg. Don't resist it, just be an observer. Do you feel that? Do you feel how you can actually be in the present moment and not to feel like you should run and be in danger? It's possible, but it requires some practice. So what I would suggest if you want to continue on this practice is to maybe set a timer, set a ritual that before bed you practice this non-resistance thing. It can even be as easy as when you go to bed, you put your phone down, just put your hands on your chest and try to feel the warmth of your hands on your chest and explore this feeling. Notice how you're breathing. Is it a short breathing or do you take some deep breaths? Explore how you can breathe differently. You see? And with each and every iteration, you can add more details, more input from different senses. And so in this way, you will be able to, first of all, do some practice in a sustainable way and train your brain that it's okay, it's safe to be present and not to rush to be anywhere else. I would really encourage you to at least give it a week to try. And if it feels like something that you want to do more, just continue this practice. These small things will do wonders for your nervous system And I can tell it from the experience as someone who were extremely unsafe after leaving the narcissistic abuse, and my mind was rushing. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sit still. I needed to do something all the time. I couldn't pause for a minute because I was in so much pain. But these exercises really helped me slowly but surely be able to sit still and enjoy the now moment. And the now moment gives you this opportunity to breathe and to reboot your nervous system to the way where it becomes calmer and you're able to think straighter and calmer here. And remember, you're always welcomed here. If this conversation helped you to feel a little bit safer today, that's great. I will be waiting for you on Thursdays and Sundays on my channel. And for now, don't forget that presence is just the bridge. It's not the goal to be present perfectly all the time. Without presence, emotions feel overwhelming. But with presence, emotions become observable. And you can do that. You can observe your emotions without being destroyed and smashed by them. And I already did a video on this practice where we learn how to be consciously present with our emotions. And not only that, how to also extract very necessary information for our healing from this emotion and not be destroyed by it. Take a gentle care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next video.